Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to your reading with me, Cindy. I'm just going to apologize now if you hear some weird noises in the background, and you might. Her bed is behind the camera, and she's having like a full-on bath right now, my little dog. So you might hear like, I'm sorry. It's just what she's doing right now. She's going to the groomer actually later today. So it's kind of like, you know how some people, they fix themselves up before they go to the hairdresser. So I guess she's doing that. So Scorpio, I'm going to look at your energy right now. I'm going to use, ooh, that is so perfect for Scorpio. The bottom after the pre-shuffle is She Who Whispers, Secrets, Confessions, Confidants. Very Scorpionic, and it's the only one. I love it. That's so cool. So we got the right deck for you, Scorpio. I think that's a confirmation. It's the El Key deck, She Who. And then I'm going to be using the Book of Shadows Tarot, Volume 2. And you have the Ace of Swords at the bottom. So you know the secrets, honey. You defend them with the Seven of Wands, because the Sun and Judgment on the other side, enlightenment and new beginnings. And then we're going to use a teeny tiny Rider Waite deck, Two of Swords and Judgment. Wow, that's really prophetic. Like you hold the secrets to the truth. You defend these secrets because you are defending. What did I call it? What was the Sun? It's like now when I think about it, I channeled it. So you go back. What did I just say about that? The Sun and Judgment. I can't remember. I'd have to go back and watch that. And then the Two of Swords and Judgment, like the intuition for one thing. Like there are no logical reasons for this, and that's what you know. But it's almost like you kind of in a weird way know the answers to things that other people can't see. Wow, well that is very Scorpio. All right then. Now that we know that we're in the right energy, let's get started. Are you finished, Lily? You all clean? She cleaned her toes. She cleaned some other things. She cleaned her eyes. And she even gave Larry a kiss. I've been waiting for her to do it because she walks up to him all the time. And they do little nose. They do little nose. And then she always wants more than he wants to give in it. So he'll do it with her. He doesn't seem to mind. But then she wants to run her nose along his head and then down his back. And like this bomb. I like that. But he's laying there. So she walked in the room and they did the little nose thing. And she did a little. And he thought about it. It was kind of interesting. He thought about it. Like, yeah. And then she did his ear. She did a little lick. Oh, that's cute. They loves each other. With boundaries, which is good. Okay. She Who Surrenders. Chains, bondage, and release. So you're letting something go here. You're letting something go. You're surrendering to a process. Or you're just acknowledging like some sort of a truth about something going on for you right now. Like, it's like seeing something. Seeing how you were trapped. Or seeing how you've held yourself back. Or how you played into other people's wants and desires. Like, because chains, bondage, but then release. She Who Surrenders. The bottom. She Who Flies, Dare to Reach. Well, there you go. That's interesting. That's like a little bird who's been stuck in a cage and all of a sudden realizing they didn't latch the cage door properly when they put the food and stuff in. Poop, poop. Just like knocking the door with your little wing. That's ready to go. Just whoop, here I go. And just flying. Taking the opportunity, not thinking about it. Just flying. Taking like the judgment. Really? Like going for it. You're definitely leaving something behind here. Because of the She Who Flies, Dare, Do, and Reach. I don't know, because this person looks sad, right? So even if it was something that was sad from the past, if this is an opportunity to release yourself from it formally, fully, whatever that could be. I'm saying formally because she's holding like a letter in her hand. Then it is, you're like, I'm taking it, I'm going. Okay, she who starts the Ace of Swords. Speaking the truth. Now we're going to write out the story. The Five of Swords. The Page of Cups. The Four of Wands. The Ten of Pentacles. Well, this feels like cutting out what you need to cut out, so that you can, you know, have some happy days here, or even maybe go somewhere like with your family or your friends. No, the Five of Swords, the Eight of Wands, there's that taking flight. Maybe you used your little beak here, you sharpened it to figure out how to pick the lock on the door. Even the door wasn't left open, you figured out how to open it. So let me not take that accomplishment away from you. The door was not left open. You figured out how to open it, how to unlock it. Yeah. The Page of Cups, the Three of Pentacles, the Four of Wands, the King of Wands, the Ten of Pentacles, the Hanged Man. Oh, that's a very interesting, very specific scenario. I've been getting, I was going to say, I said it in Libra, I've been getting a lot of different energies like coming through, and it feels like it's related to the holidays. And it's one of the first years that I've specifically felt like kind of an ongoing bit of anxiousness or anxiety, maybe. So there are quite a few of these readings, because we are like, when am I recording? This one's coming out on the 22nd, right? Like we're fast approaching it. So, you know, bear with me. If you're watching this after the holidays, it doesn't have to be about a holiday get-together. It could be about some other get-together. But that's the kind of energy that I'm dealing with right now. And I'm just going to go with it. So just really quick and on the surface, what I honestly see here is... this almost looks like you're hosting some sort of a get-together, or you're responsible for some sort of major component in a big family get-together, or some kind, like this is a, oh, that's nice. This is, like, right? Look at that. That Four of Wands and that Ten of Pentacles. They're definitely like everyone's getting together here. We're setting everything up to make it look festive, a holiday, a celebration. Like it could be a wedding. So, I mean, even if, because you have the Four of Wands here, it could be a Thanksgiving, just depending on whenever you're watching this. There is some sort of get together here. And I feel like you, okay, because she has this envelope in her hand, this is almost like somebody's disappointed you in the family or in your friend group or whatever. Whatever, somebody has disappointed you here, and you're kind of surrendering to that, and you're accepting it for what it is. You're seeing it for really the Ace of Swords. You're really seeing it for what it is, and making kind of an executive decision here to cut it out. You know what, that's not acceptable. I'm not playing a part in that anymore, or I'm not allowing this to come in. So it has the feeling to me like get together. Like, so it could be family, friends, but what I'm getting with the Ten of Pentacles and the Hangman here is like now you get to see it completely differently from how you did before. But you get to, because like someone, I feel like someone has been cut out of the situation. So it's like always going to, and maybe it happens at different family houses even, always going to family for Christmas. And last year it was at your sister's, and 2 years ago it was at your brother's, and this year it's at your cousin's, like, or this year it's at your house. But then, so it feels like something uncomfortable was occurring there, and probably connected to, I want to say it could even be two individuals here. Two individuals that it feels like stealing, but stealing attention in a negative way. Stealing attention in a negative way. And whether that is like they have some gossip to share about somebody that would make someone not look so good to others, they would use that opportunity to get attention. Or if they knew that you were going to bring a potato salad, and they knew how you made potato salad, and they knew that everyone always said that they didn't quite have enough salt, or they just noticed people always put salt in potato salad, they would also make a potato salad even though they were supposed to bring coleslaw. So they would bring the potato salad, and they would make sure, I'm making sure there's enough salt, and they would do something else that they knew other people liked in a potato salad to up your potato salad. Like, it's like there's something, and so it's always like always not feeling comfortable going there, or yeah, but maybe not even being able to put your finger on it, because this energy that I'm picking up on, it feels kind of, and a lot of it has to do with right here, this Ten of Pentacles and the Hangman. Like, it's like you don't see it until it's gone. That's it. You don't see it until it's gone. You don't realize how much of an effect it was having on the get-together, the family dynamic, even if it's a work thing. You know, people do like Christmas parties for work and stuff too. It's like you don't see how much an effect it had till it was gone. But it's like you made it gone. So you did something here. And I feel like you're just, you know what? We're not doing that anymore. I'm not doing that anymore. Maybe something happened. Maybe this person was gossiping about you or doing you bad or wrong somehow. And it was like so obvious. Like other people came right directly up to you and said, Nancy just told me this, this, and that about you. I just thought you'd want to know. I know it's not true, but that's what he or she is saying right now. I'm like, what? And then someone else, like, it's almost like you get this confirmation. You have solid evidence that you know that something's going on, because I just feel like the way she's holding this is like, I'm just surrendering to the fact that this is shit. Surrendering that this is shit. Chains and bondage, kind of even perhaps seeing a way that this was controlling you. But again, you don't realize it until it's gone. How much maybe in other areas of your life it was affecting you. But with the Five of Swords, this is like, maybe it's your turn to host this party or this gathering or this get together, and or it's your turn to speak at the company function, whatever it is. Like, there's something about you do this, you do it, Scorpio, you cut this out, and because of that, everything else gets, the whole thing gets so much better. You made the best goddamn potato salad, but it's not that. It's not like you didn't resort to what they were doing. Like, you just were kind of like, Five of Swords, fuck it. I don't care if I never see them again. I don't care, whatever. You cut it out. You release yourself, and I want to say probably others from this. But this Ten of Pentacles and the Hangman, it just feels so strongly to me, because the Hangman is about seeing something from a completely different perspective. And I love that it's like all the sun is filling in the room. Everybody is smiling and getting together. Like, oh my God, this is so nice. This could even be like, you could even look at it like this. Like, you could have been married to somebody. You could, or even your own family, like your own family could have been this, and you cut it out. And with the Four of Wands too, and the Ten of Pentacles, you could have met somebody else, a completely different family or friendship dynamic, and you're like, holy fuck, is this how people get together? This is really nice. Because you cut something out here. You dared to do it. You reached for, look at your underline, the stars. Oh, you got the Star and the Empress. You did it. This is a shining. But like, that's the scenario. Like, it doesn't have to be someone in your family you cut out. It's something that you ended. could have been a workplace, you know, or maybe you could have even been like the boss and there was just something not right. This one individual, something wasn't right about it. And it's almost like then you actually get the evidence to fire someone or let someone go. So you do it, like you jump on it. I want to say like with the 5 of Swords, you jump on this and then everything just feels so much better. It's like, oh my God, look, we can have a meeting and not everybody is afraid to talk or think that something is, you know, like there's just all of that uncomfortable energy is gone. I mean, totally. The 8 of Wands, flowing, movement, magic, open communication. The Page, I love this. The Page of Cups and the 3 of Pentacles. This is like not being afraid to express your creative ideas, your kind of fantasy ideas, like what if, and then build with it. And the 3 of Pentacles is like including others in this. Like we can do this together. And then the 4 of Wands and the King of Wands. This is like, you know what, when you need the right leader, like when we can't decide, you tell us, should we have the pumpkin lanterns hanging from the tree or should we, this is like somebody comes in and makes a really good executive decision, or you immediately feel like, I can take lead in this. I'm good with this. I can lead this scenario. And everyone's like, yeah, that sounds good. Like, it's just, oh, and it's happy. Like this person is smiling and balanced. Really cool reading. So let's clarify it. 2 of Swords and 7 of Swords. It's almost like you know the sneakiness was there, or the deceit or untruthfulness. I know it's really itchy. But how do you cut this out? I just want to say, if you give people enough space and you don't call them out on the little things you see them doing, they'll think they're getting away with it and they'll really show you how they are. So she who surrenders, chains, bondage, and release. Oh my God, Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords, 10 of Cups. What this is that you have just like released yourself from, but your energy is up, your mind is incredibly clear, like double fold. And there's like, everybody's happy now. Like, it's just like sitting at the table. And I don't want to say, because I want to say it's more like probably like a dynamic change. Because to say like, I'm not cousin Clarence isn't coming anymore, because the things that cousin Clarence has done to the family are really, really bad. I just feel like even if you all were getting together and cousin Clarence wasn't there, there would still be that feeling of it's really too bad. I mean, it's just too bad we couldn't be one big happy family and that. But I'm not picking this up. I'm not picking that up. So in some ways I want to say it feels a little bit more like your own family could have been just in general really toxic, and you felt chained and bound to them in unhealthy ways, and maybe that was a dynamic that just played out on many levels with everyone, or you worked somewhere really, really toxic. It's almost like that's kind of what your experience was, and then somehow you cut this out. Either you left a family dynamic, or you left a partnership, or you left a place of work. And then you met someone new and you're getting to know their friends and family, and you go to like a get together, and it is just so different. Like, how could it be? How could it be this warm and friendly and cohesive? It's not even asking yourself that. It's just seeing it and going, "Whoa, that feels nice." Like, it just feels so warm and pleasant. Yeah, because there isn't any of that. Well, let's see what the clarifiers pull out. Because right now, looking at it, I feel like it's more strongly just cutting something out of your life and then going into something similar in that part of your life. And it's so different. Like, holy shit. The 5 of Swords. What? This is like the cutting it out, baby. Justice. Jeez, justice and temperance, like waiting. Oh, cutting. This is not waiting for justice anymore. Taking action. Because the justice is coming. Look at the justice is being held behind temperance. So this is not waiting for justice anymore. This is initiating justice, right? With the Five of Swords. It doesn't matter what you have to do. If this is how it has to go, that's how it has to go. Well then. And then you have the Eight of Wands. The Two of Swords. That Eight of Wands now feels like that's the thing that brought the justice in. The High Priestess, the Nine of Pentacles, the Hanged Man, and the Two of Wands. Definitely using your intuition, I think you're seeing yourself differently. Because it's the Nine of Pentacles, it's giving me that feeling like now you've separated yourself from something that you were associated with, or someone, or some people, or something like that. And looking at yourself differently. So you look at yourself differently once you've removed yourself from some sort of scenario that you felt bound or chained to. And this is a different way to manifest and to see what's out there, right? Like you see yourself differently, so now you see the world differently. This Page of Cups and the Three of Pentacles. The Page of Cups and the Three of Pentacles. The Two of Pentacles and the Eight of Swords. Wow, again, that just feels like things could have been juggled in the past and you really didn't see any way through, or you felt juggled, or I want to say there's just something about you got to be having to have been really careful with what you said. You know, maybe you find yourself sitting beside cousin Clarence at the last dinner, and you know, wasn't that funny? The last dinner, like the Last Supper. Was it Judas? What was that? Because that's this. Oh my God. That's this. Like it was a betrayer. There was a betrayer there amongst you. There was Larry's leaving. He's like, man, this shit's getting too deep. There was like a betrayer, and you were sitting beside the betrayer. So you had to watch, you know, because if you gave some sort of information about yourself, I feel like manhandled. Like that information could have been utilized in different ways, and then your options could be closed off. Yeah, it's totally like the Last Supper. But then this is a better table. The Four of Wands and the King of Wands. Oh, so then that kind of takes us towards Easter, doesn't it? So, yeah, so, you know, whenever. Thanksgiving, Easter, Christmas, Hanukkah, all those things. These little things. Okay, the Four of Wands and the King of Wands. This is the Page of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. Oh, goodness. It just feels like every age group, people are just, I don't know, nice. It's stable. It's sharing. It's supportive. Because these two cards, if I were to put them together, this feels like an incredibly supportive dynamic. The Queen of Pentacles has a lot to go on here. And, you know, yes, okay, what do you think? Like, I was like asking this Page of Pentacles. What do you think? What do you think you could create with that? What do you think you could build with that? And the Queen of Pentacles having this larger pentacle, but just being there like as a support network, because that's kind of like what the Queen of Pentacles would be. So it is. There's room to grow here. There's it's nurturing. I want to say for some of you as well, because I do feel like some of this is picking up on like what the past was for you in this scenario. And with the Page and Queen of Pentacles, for some of you, this could have been like a mother. So it could have been a mother, an older sister that was, right, like, and you could have approached this person with your ideas, and it wasn't healthy. I just know whatever you cut out wasn't healthy. The Ten of Pentacles and the Hanged Man. Well, wow, look at this family. Nobody's backstabbing each other. putting anybody down. The moon and the world. I kind of feel a bit like this is foretelling something for you. Because this feels like the energy that you're in now, right? It feels like the energy that you're in right now, or surrendering something here. But you're releasing yourself by doing that. And then you're daring to reach for something bigger. So when we do release things, like we do walk through periods of unknown, we have to utilize our intuition to try to guide us. There could be fears about what's around the corner tomorrow, what's in store tomorrow. But like that's all, that illusion is gone with the World card, closing off that cycle. Oh, maybe even fears and illusions when you get together with the Ten of Pentacles. This is a really nice family unit. Like it looks like it anyways. But and you have 3 generations here plus the dog. But this feels like they all go together, and they're all the underlying. So dare to reach the stars, the Empress. Reaching for something that you really want, a dream, a wish. Concept of 8 of Pentacles and the 3 of Swords. Dare do reach. Wow, reach beyond your heartache. Reach beyond mastering defeat and pain. The stars. The stars. The 10 of cards are flying around. The 10 of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune. Oh, now that feels like kind of, having gone through something painful, a major ending, and kind of, even if there's, like, if this was a family unit or something that you cut out of your life, like you didn't wait for justice anymore. You served your own justice. But I want to say, because of the cards that follow it are so incredibly positive, like it doesn't feel like something that you did in a bad, karmic, unhealthy way. Like it feels like it was, elevating yourself as opposed to keeping yourself held down. But you have to redefine yourself after that, after some sort of a major change like that. And so the Wheel of Fortune is, and redefining yourself in a very strong and healthy way with the stars. The Empress. The Fool, the Hermit, the Magician. Wow, all major arcana. This kind of feels like the path, the goals that you were meant to try to achieve and reach for. 3 of Pentacles, Tower. The Tower and the 3 of Pentacles. You've broken things down and you're going to rebuild, but this is a really nice energy to rebuild with. So, man, Scorpio, good for you. I'm going to go do the extended. That wasn't sarcastic. That's a good for you. No, that was a real good for you. I'm going to go do the extended. Yes, Lily, we're going to eat soon. In the extended, I am just continuing to pull cards to see what comes out, whatever the universe wants to talk to you about in the extended. It's open. So I'm hoping like just to catch the energy of those coming in. So it's more specific to you as opposed to guiding it. I'm going to stop talking now. Until next time, do be gentle with yourselves. Bye.